Alright, just for the record, what's your name?
Kuba JR.
How long have you been in the city for?
2 months.
What interests you about LSPD?
Hold on, let me just turn off my dispatch course for a second. The reason I want to become PD is because I believe I can help make the city become a better city to be in by stopping criminals, and I just have a passion for saving people. As you can see, I'm already EMS. I'm trying to do more than just be EMS. I'm trying to save lives in various ways.
Okay. Do you have any prior experience as law enforcement? If you do, please explain.
I don't have any except EMS experience.
Okay. Alright, if not, please tell me about previous work experience that might translate to becoming the best officer or better officer.
So like previous,
So anything from working to a restaurant, for working security, for working as EMS, anything.
so how would that help me become like a good officer?
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. As you can see, I work in mechanic, blacks, restaurant, another strip, and EMS. A few ways how all these jobs can help me become a good officer is because, first of all, I'll help my communication skills. So if I was an officer and there was a problem, I'll explain it in a way where the individual understands, so there will be no misconception or anything, so they understand. Yeah, it's same word and then just high English basically.
Yeah.
And then basically, one way EMS can help me is by making sure I do the right thing, not doing the things I'm not supposed to, like speeding and picking up people, or like not putting E/lockdown on active scenes. That's about it. I'll say.
Okay. What is accountability in your own words?
Accountability, in my own words, is someone you can rely on, someone you need at the darkest times, or someone you need when you need them. Technically, like loyalty, especially for an officer. If I was accountable, I'll be accountable for my own actions, but for others' actions as well, depending on how deep I am into being a PD officer. So if I'm a higher grade than others, I'm responsible / accountable for the people I'm in charge of and the section I'm in.
Okay. How would you rate your communication skills from a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say an 8. I can't lie, sometimes the language can be a bit off if I'm having a rough day like today. But other than that, on most days, I'll say a 10.
Okay. Are you able to keep composure under stressful situations?
Yeah, I'm a very humble guy. I don't believe in stress because the more you stress, the more problems you're gonna add onto your own plate, and nothing can get dealt with in that way.
Okay. What are 10 codes and what are 10 codes used for?
10 codes are used for letting people know to what calls you're going to, whether you check them out, to let them know whether you're here, whether, or like, if you like. The 10 codes are basically there to tell people over the radio what you're doing. So whether you're going back to the PD station or to the hospital, or if you're gonna be 10/7, if you're gonna be like in head for a bit, or you're gonna have to do something, or if you need to switch radios, so like you're gonna say a code and then you're gonna say switch into PD or EMS radio to tell them that we have people down and you need them. So they're just basically here to shorten up words to tell people what you're doing, where you at.
Okay. Could you list a few 10 codes?
Nah, any 10 codes.
Yeah, any.
Okay, so you got 10-4 en route, 10-7 it means you're in head. You got 10-18, and you have code blue in EMS. Don't know if PD has it because I don't have access to PD SOPs and that for now.
It's basically the same 10 code.
Dang, bro.
That's fine. And then yeah, you got code 4. It means that alternative scenes finish. And then
Okay.
what another then.
I gotcha. Alright, how can you benefit your community?
One way I can benefit my community is by making sure all the locals in the city are safe, making sure that there's no bullshitting happening around the city. As you can see, we have a lot of dunnies in city, especially in certain times. So one way I'll benefit them is by keeping the people who love the city safe, making it a nice and livable, happy city, unlike other cities.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, before I get to the speed questions as I call them, I got one or two questions for me myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain a situation and I want you to see how you would react as an officer, alright?
Alright, that's fine.
Alright, so you have a suspect trespassing and publicly how can you say that? Public indecency? So
Yeah, I don't know
he's
what the
like
fuck that means.
exposing himself to the public. He's like butt booty naked, running around on the streets,
Yeah.
drunk, trespassing. You tell him multiple times to leave.
Yeah.
Eventually, you decide to arrest him, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, he gives you a whole story.
Yeah.
About how his life has been going to shit. That's why the
Yeah.
reason he's doing it. What would you do as an officer?
As the officer is, I'm gonna do two things. But one thing is that I'm gonna tell him that, listen, everyone's life has ups and downs. I'm gonna speak to him, be like, I understand what you're going through, that happens to everyone. It's a part of life. The second thing I'm gonna say is that I understand what you're going through, but that shouldn't be a reason for you to do serious stuff like that to gain attention. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is just putting yourself and other people in harm, in a way. So, yeah.
I gotcha. All right. One more question for you. So you're in a foot pursuit. The suspect pulls out his weapon. You are the only one chasing him. What do you do?
Yeah. If he pulls out his weapon.
Yeah.
But if he just pulls out, it does it like.
He just has it in his hand. That's it. He's just running with it.
And I'm the only officer.
Yep.
I'll tase him.
You tase him? Okay.
No, not like tase him, because if he was to shoot me or like try shooting me, then I'll tase him. But if he's just running the gun out, I'll like try like dodging just in case he doesn't shoot, because I'm not trying to die. You feel me?
I gotcha.
But
So you wouldn't call for.
if I'm the only officer on, then there is no one to call. Am I right?
Uh-huh.
If
There's multiple
someone-
officers in the radio, but you're.
Or if there's multiple officers, if there's multiple officers, I'm gonna say, backup needed at the location I'm on. This individual has a gun, he's running around. And then the more officers we have, the more chances we have of capturing him and taking the illegal weapon off if he doesn't have a license.
I got you. I repeat the answers. We're just gonna go through a few speed questions and then we're done, alright?
Alright.
Do you understand that petty corruption is not allowed? If found corrupt, you will be terminated at any time, and possible government intervention?
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot actively be involved with a gang or be affiliated with a gang. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand that employment at LSPD is at will and you can be terminated at any time without any prior notice?
Yep.
Remind me where I know you from. She looking like she owe you something. You know just what we want. I wanna wake up with you in mind.